The term black hole refers to a region in high-density space that is characterized by a large mass compressed with a small space, which leads to the creation of a strong and unusual gravitational field of gravity that leaves nothing or light escaping from it. It is worth noting that this matter has been realized for centuries, until Einstein predicted the existence of black holes through his general relativity theory in 1916. He showed that when a star dies in space and its existence decays, only a few of its high-density residues are left. According to Einstein's equations, if the mass of a nucleus of a body is 3 times the mass of the Sun, it generates a gravitational field unmatched by any other force, which produces black holes. Black holes cannot be seen, but space telescopes and some special tools help in finding them, as can be seen through the behavior of stars close to the holes, as they behave differently, and a number of them are believed to exist in the Milky Way galaxy in which the Earth exists. It is believed that primitive black holes were formed in the beginnings of the universe, that is, immediately after the Big Bang, and stellar black holes are formed when the center of a massive star collapses on itself, after the star has exhausted its inner nuclear heat fuel at its center, where this exhaustion leads to the instability of the star's center and the collapse of gravity within it on itself and the explosion of its outer layers. Then the crushed weight of the component material and the outside of all sides of the star put pressure on the dying star to become its zero size and its infinite density known as singularity. As the collapse causes a raging explosion, a massive known as supernova, or causes a star to explode and scatter its parts in space, and scientists believe that black holes with a huge mass were formed at the same time as the galaxy formed, and therefore the size of these huge black holes is related to the size and the mass of the galaxy in them. A black hole can be large or small, and scientists believe that the smallest black hole is the size of an atom, but it has the mass of a large mountain. And there is another type of hole called the astral black hole, and its mass can be 20 times greater than the Sun. And the largest black hole is called with a super black hole, where its mass is more than the mass of a million suns combined. Scientists have found that every large galaxy has a super black hole in its center, and the black hole in the Milky Way is called the Rami hole, and its mass exceeds 4 million times the mass of the Sun. The matter is related to gravity and internal pressure, as they are two forces that work opposite to each other in the direction that results in the survival and stability of the size of the star in the sky. The star has nuclear energy, and it continues to lose energy from the surface, and there is no compensation for this lost energy, because the star will shrink slowly or collapse quickly, depending on the star's internal structure and composition. The last stage of the life of any small star is its explosion or contraction on itself, so the nucleus that becomes a neutron star or a white dwarf remains. As for the big stars, they become black holes after the explosion. Black holes are huge because they don't occupy much space, and this is due to the relationship between mass and gravity. Theories suggest that if a person falls into a black hole, the body will expand like a spaghetti, but a study conducted in 2012 indicated that quantitative effects would cause something like a wall of fire, which would burn any object immediately. A small star will be torn if it passes near the black hole. Scientists estimate that there are between 10 million and a billion stellar black holes, the size of 3 solar masses in the Milky Way galaxy. First black hole was identified by astronomer John Wheeler in 1971 and is called Cygnus X1, where scientists discovered the radio emissions coming from this hidden hole and was classified as a black hole. Black holes can be distinguished on three bases: mass, rotation, and charge. There are four types of black holes classified according to mass. Primordial black holes, which have a similar mass or less than the Earth's mass, are likely to have formed at the time of the Big Bang as a result of the literal collapse of high-density areas. The main black holes, where these holes have a mass ranging between 4 and 15 solar masses and were formed due to the central collapse of the massive star at the end of its life. Medium density black holes, the mass of which can reach a few thousand solar masses, may turn into massive black holes. Massive black holes, which can reach millions or billions of solar masses, are found in the center of most large galaxies.